first got diagnosed in 2016 on my mum's birthday. Had a screening and they'd seen a shadow on my breast. But when I went back for my checkup, the chap said, no, it's an anemoly. And I said, well, I have got this swelling under my arm that the doctor's been treating me for mastitis. And anyway, he said, oh, well, I'll take a biopsy. So he took a biopsy. And of course, went to Matford on the 22nd of December and got told that I'd actually got breast cancer. So I had chemo in 2017, followed by mastectomy, and then obviously intensive radiotherapy. And then I got the all clear August 18, and then of course September 18 my son got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma while he was in Germany on holiday. So I flew out there with not much hair, because obviously I'd only had the chemo in June. Came back and he's fine, he's in remission, so that's good. Maisie Moo has been my saviour. She was the one I think that knew I had fresh cancer, because she kept sniffing my neck, and which made me feel it. There's no cure because it's come back in my neck, and it's wrapped around my jugular and my major nerve bundle. So an operation was out of the question. We tried some chemo last year. I had injections every 3 weeks. 250 cc's in my bottom. I did not have a Kim Kardashian bum at the end of it. I had a sore bum. So then last November they told me that hadn't actually worked. Instead of thinking of stage 4 terminal, oh my God, I'm thinking stage 4 terminal, right, I love you. I want to be there with you. I want to go on holiday. Don't ask me to anything if you don't want me to come, because I'm coming. The one thing I do always do is keep in touch with all my friends, and I tell them that I love them, and that is part of me. If I can go for lunch to somebody and give them a hug and say thank you, and it's important. Just tell everybody that you love them and how much they mean to you, because I feel I've been blessed and I've got the opportunity. So many people don't get that opportunity. I'm surrounded by hospice care, so I feel like, I'm in a safe place. The feeling I got from meeting the staff and seeing the place was, it just seemed so calm and so at home, and I went into the lounge area and it was just really lovely, and I thought, better come in here, it'll be all right. I met the main nurse and she chatted to me about what they do and how it could help me. Already I've had phone calls with, telling me that they're there, and in fact I've phoned them already a couple of times. I phoned them for help with pain control after they'd been in touch. It just happened that the third chemo, I was in a lot of pain, and although I was on medication, I didn't like to increase it myself, but having talked to the support team, they just advised me to increase my painkiller, and so I ended up realising that they're there to help, and I use them. After the first chemo I could feel my hair was coming out, and then after the second chemo I just felt my head was so sore, so I braved the shave to raise money for hospice care. I try and make a positive out of a negative. So I had some friends around and we took a video and we had a great evening they had a bottle of wine, and my hospice neighbour came up and sat with me and held my hand while my son was shaving it off, and we had a jolly evening. I'd always worried about my hair. I mean, it was the one thing my friends always laughed about, because I'd always say, is my hair okay? And they'd always say, Charlotte, for goodness sake, your hair's lovely, really thick hair. everybody was surprised that I coped okay, and I coped being bald. At the end of the day, I'm still me whether I've got hair or not. These charities just deserve every penny that we can raise for them, really, because they're all angels as far as I'm concerned. They just do such a wonderful job. You cannot find a better charity that's going to help people out, especially near, when you're really poorly and you really need that care and attention. Hospice is always going to be there for you.